fucking the door and Matt's crouching, trying to kill him with a ladder. I thought you were a fucking enemy. Oh my god! What the fuck?
Okay, I'm heading back.
I'm already up
I'm
there.
gonna drop off the bottles real quick.
What the fuck?
Oh my god! I got him!
You motherfucker.
Landmine.
Where are you?
In a room with a landmine?
Holy shit, I got him! Welcome to the Lads AM podcast, a show for those late night ramblings you only get when the rest of the world is asleep. This show is available in both podcast and Let's Play form. Check out our social media to find out how to listen the way you want to. Tonight, we are playing Poptropica.
Well, before we get into that, hi Zach.
Hello.
Zach's here.
I
Zach's
am
new.
here. I'm new.
Another Fitchburger.
Another Fitchburger. I don't know where I keep finding them.
From
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, obviously. Come on.
Here's
Oh,
the thing.
That's a good point. That's why I brought him here. He makes good points.
I am the point guy.
What's a point? Give me a point.
Here's a point. You ready for this one? And I believe that Zach. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say a point, and then I realized my point was wrong, so I'm gonna shut up.
Well, he did that every other episode.
Damn, I can fucking leave if you want.
I mean, we got extra one. If
We
you
got
wanna
a Fitchburger
if you-
here.
If you want to take the night off, man.
Nah. I'm one of the only ones who still has not missed a podcast, and I'm gonna keep it that way.
You just jinx yourself. You know that, right?
Oh, absolutely. But fuck it.
Someone's gonna rip your vocal cords out next week.
No. There's going to be
How
a
did you
meteor
say
that's
that?
going to crash through your window, find your vocal cords, then rip them out.
I'm
A
on the
meteor's gonna
I'm on
rip
the
out his
second
vocal
floor.
cords.
Wait.
The meteor has hands.
Okay.
Of course it does. That's how it works, right?
All right. Question: how hard is it to find someone's vocal cords? I think we know where everyone's vocal cords are.
It's the throat, right?
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
well,
just saying,
there
if
we
I
go.
see
We're
a
halfway
person,
there.
if I see a person, I'm not questioning where their vocal cords are. I'm like, well, based on anatomy, they tend to be in one place.
I sure hope so, because it'd be really weird if they were somewhere else
I'm saying,
somehow.
yo, this is fucking sick.
Yeah.
This is an old one. This is like one of the original islands.
So
None of that new shit that they've been pumping out. This is a classic. This is Time Travel Island.
Rest in
OG.
peace, Poptropica, huh?
Yeah. So the thing about that is it's apparently not at all true.
Wait, what?
The day after, all of the big places were like, Poptropica shutting down after 30 years. The official Poptropica account was like, damn, this is awkward. Glad to see the support from everybody, but we're gonna be here the day after the 30th and all the days after that.
I'm looking at this right now. The rumor began with a message posted on the Poptropica Discord server from an account that was previously thought to represent Poptropica. This account claimed that Poptropica would be discontinued after December 29th. However, as social media posts show, this turned out to be a hoax.
I like how
So,
for a fact after the original tweet saying it was going down went up, they saw a massive spike in playing time, and then when they announced that they weren't shutting down, they saw an immediate drop back down to reality and
Damn.
playing.
hey, but they got us playing.
Actually, the day
This
that
is true.
the day that I saw the thing, I did try to open Poptropica and it wouldn't let me. There's probably too many people.
The
I think you even heard of
PHP.
Poptropica before this.
Really?
Did you not? Wait,
No, I
you
don't
never
think
did?
so.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, this used to be the
Justin.
Used to be the shit.
Dude, this
Yeah,
is all,
this is all new to me.
whenever we had like computer lab in like middle school, this is the game like everyone was playing.
I did cool math games, I think.
Oh wow, you're more of a nerd than me.
I
Hold
did like
on.
that and like the Surgeon Simulator before Surgeon Simulator, whatever that was.
Oh, like the demo.
I'm gonna blow your guys' mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would play Dragon Quest. No, sorry, not Dragon Quest. Something Quest. I don't remember what it was. And RuneScape.
Yeah.
They were the only two games that were not blocked.
Interesting.
Yeah, so and this was in like the 60s, right?
You trying to call me old?
I think that's what was implied. Yes.
Yeah, sorry, that's what we do here.
I'm glad you picked up on it.
I'm just saying I'm just saying that, you know, Fanning is out there being like, thank God. Because Fanning is a year older than us, and I like to treat it as though he's like 50. 50 years
Oh my God,
older
I
than
remember
us.
the name of the game. It was Adventure Quest.
Adventure
Wow.
Quest.
Meanwhile, Dustin over here practicing his math skills.
Yeah, imagine
Wait.
playing an educational game.
Wait, do you actually? Wait, you don't do math on cool math games, do you? Or did you?
What?
Yeah, well, it's in the name.
Matt, wait, what?
I remember cool math games having a large variety of stuff.
Yeah, I feel
I
like you
mean,
went
there
on
were
cool
some-
math. I feel like you went on cool math games because when your teacher came by, you could say, "Look, it's math games."
Yeah, that was the whole
you know what?
point.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
Oh, you are right.
none of this is math. Yeah.
you're
That
right.
is
There's
how
no
I played
single-
Lemonade
I-
Stand for a while.
Blob Opera.
Yeah,
It's just a Yahtzee. Penalty Kick Online. Oh, I think I remember Penalty Kick Online.
Yeah, you know what game I remember playing when we had computers in high school?
What's that?
Town of Salem.
Oh, yeah, you did play that a lot.
you play Town of Salem, really?
Dude, I
In high school,
fucking
yeah.
loved Town of Salem.
I
love
hate
that
that
game.
game.
I still go back to it once in a while. Dude, I love Town of Salem.
I'm
I'm
playing
good
Penalty
at
Kick
Town of
Online.
Salem. Huh?
I'm playing Penalty Kick Online.
Yeah, cool. It's about the podcast, not the gameplay. Especially not the gameplay that we can't even fucking see.
Yeah, when you never did that to George A. Anyways,
True.
True.
when he's
He does-
reacting to, oh, here's the math. Oopsie. Anyways,
Oh no, math! Gotta get out of here.
The weekend, no math.
No math.
Oh boy.
I hate math.
Yeah?
Yeah, so by extension, Rob, I hate you.
I mean, what else is new?
Convin-
there'd be worse reasons to not like him.
Matt, I'm gonna be honest. I'm starting to get to the point where I'm convinced you only asked me to be on the podcast every week to be your punching bag.
I would
You
never.
didn't need the podcast for that.
No, but you needed the podcast to make it public.
I would never take a clip of you playing a video game and call it "I hate him so much."
I hate him so much.
Yeah, that was what he
I
called
would.
one of the
I would never
clips.
do that.
I'm on YouTube. I see Matt. I hate him so much without even knowing what the clip is. I'm like, why is it gonna be me?
Oh, that's a clip on the YouTube?
Yeah, he clipped it on YouTube. It's the one of me opening the door and getting me and him killed.
Oh,
Yeah.
on
I
his
wanted
YouTube.
some more
Okay.
loot.
On mine, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
none
okay,
of the
that's why I was
lads.
confused.
None of the lads.
I've been in a shorts kick lately.
Dude, well, it helps that all of the Lethal Company shit does so well.
Yeah, it's kind of like a cheat code. I don't.
It makes
I
it
don't-
way too easy.
I don't.
Dude, it's so good.
Like,
Funny game.
such a simple game with so many things that can happen.
Yeah, no, I love the game. It's unfortunately, I can also acknowledge though that it's definitely going to be one of those games where we're going to get burnt out on it at some point. I don't
can
know
see
when
us-
that is because right now we have the benefit of we can have mods and other stuff, but there'll be a point where we're kind of burnt out on it.
I have faith in it because, you know, it is one developer. He could hire more people and then it could really get updates because What the game came out October? And it
Yes.
really didn't take too long for an update. Most games don't do that.
Yeah, but to be fair, the update included like only 2 new monsters.
And an item.
What do you mean in an item?
And an item.
Gift box.
There's some new scrap.
Oh, sorry, 2 items.
What are you going with, the mask?
The mask is technically an
mask
item.
I would say the mask
and the
and
gift box.
I would say the mask
Actually-
and the enemy are one and the same, basically.
Actually, 3 items. The gun counts.
Sure.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
man.
just saying, like, I don't think that that's like that crazy of an update. That's awesome, and I will gladly take it.
In the
I'm
spray.
just saying, like, is it that impressive that he did that in 2 months? I don't think so.
More of the
Did he
TNT
need to
better.
do it? No. But is it welcomed? Of course.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, by himself, that's pretty good.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I mean, at least it's going to have more progress than a particular game celebrating a 10-year anniversary of being an alpha.
Oh yeah, what was that? You guys were
7
talking about
days to die.
insane, actually.
Actual
Why is it so?
insanity.
What's the explanation behind that?
Okay, so
Is there
are you
lore?
ready for this dive? Oh, there's huge lore.
I'm ready for some internet lore.
Alright, drop the lore on a sec.
Alright, so 7 Days to Die started as a small company. I believe they only had about 8 people in production. So at first the game was supposed to, like, slowly, steadily evolve, which was fine. After, I believe, the 3rd year, they got up to 45 members of staff who were full-time. Keep in mind, full-time. They had about 20 part-timers. Everybody thought after that, it would move from alpha to pretty much early access. I forget what it was called back then because early access didn't, exist yet.
Was it not just
2 years later, they doubled their staff. And the head developer said, we're going to keep hiring better people, but we're not going to leave alpha, until we feel like the game is near completion. Which near completion became a hassle because they were trying to create more zombie models. And one of the developers hired their 6-year-old son to...
I'm sorry, what?
Yep. You hear this right. 6-year-old son to be the head graphic designer.
No.
This was admitted on one of their dev streams, and they talked about for 20 minutes how they want a stripper zombie, and that the son was going to program it.
Wait. What?
Wait. Okay.
So
I'm just double checking. You're not saying 16.
6 years old, not 16. 6.
Their hands
All
can
right.
use a keyboard?
Yup.
I'm wondering, so why is this kid not in kindergarten or 1st grade, whatever it is?
Well, the father said he's doing it as extra credit for his art class. Problem is, he's hired, quote unquote, and he's not getting
That's
paid.
child labor.
So immediately after
Oh, wait,
the
he's not getting
stream-
paid. Sorry, no, that's just slavery.
Yep.
Isn't there a law? Isn't there a thing like if it's your like parents' company or something?
Nope.
There can be an exception if it's a family business, but even then, I think you have to be at least like 10.
In order for it to be a family business in the gaming world, you had to have at least half your staff be family members. This was one person.
Okay. Just
And
one person
immediately,
brought the
like,
law.
after that dev stream, they were taken to court. I
Got
don't
there.
know what happened, if, like, one side won or not. I think the case is still going or reopened. But it became to this point where the devs shut off all comments of their updates, and every update is alpha like 22.b whatever, and all they do is change models. They added freaking jiggle
So-
physics to a zombie.
So the people,
Nice.
so let me get this straight. So the people who are working for this company are basically getting paid to do nothing.
Yes.
other than update a model sometimes.
Yep.
That's even worse than Valve.
I'm
At
not
least
even
Valve,
kidding.
the workers there are at least, working on Steam stuff or whatever, but like...
I'm not even kidding when I say this. In 1 year, they had 8 updates, and it was literally minor things. Like, it wasn't like, oh, it's a patch update. It was like, oh, Alpha 17.1E8, whatever it was. Oh, we changed how the dogs behave. And then the next update a month later would be another, like, the advance of that one is like, oh, we changed the facial of this zombie. So it wasn't even like patch things or waiting to put things together. They just keep adding numbers and letters to their alphas.
So, okay, so really quickly. 7 Days to Die doesn't have microtransactions, does it?
No microtransactions.
No.
And it doesn't have paid DLC, I'm imagining.
The only quote paid DLC was their recent announcement that you could buy the soundtrack. That's it.
So, alright. I'm at the point where I'm actually being 100% serious when I say this, okay?
Mhm.
So the company that's making 7 Days to Die, what's the name of that company?
Oh, give me 1 sec.
Blizzard Entertainment. No.
That would be funny.
They don't make any other games, right?
Activision.
I don't think they have ever made another game.
Fucking the Fun Pimps.
You know what's really weird?
What's it called?
No,
The
actually,
Fun
no,
Pimps
that
in
makes
Iron
sense.
Galaxy.
Hang on, I have to do a Google search who made, because Steam is like hiding it.
Well, while you figure that out, this is what I was gonna say. Quite seriously, is this like a front for something? Like, where are they getting all the money from to pay their employees who are doing nothing, apparently?
Oh, people are still buying this game. Oh
Why?
my god, that's really not their name, is
Got
it?
a 9 out of 10
No.
on Steam.
The name of the company developers is called the Fun Pimps,
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Fun Pimps.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh boy.
and their only game listed on their site is 7 Days to Die. Oh, I forgot to mention they did release this on console a couple years ago,
I guess, but like,
and the console one is like
the
30
fuck?
updates behind.
Oh my god. How do you like?
9 out of 10. People like it.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I mean, I've heard it's a good game.
I mean, I
it
definitely
can-
Is
remember.
there a? Is
There
there
is a huge mod community, by the way. like,
that helps.
Huge.
What's the I'm trying to think what the main benefit would be, because there must be a reason that they don't want to release the game. There must be some sort of benefit to keeping it "quote unquote" in alpha.
Once in a while, I get like clips of the dev streams because I have friends that really want the game to, get better. And a lot of people want that from games, but they keep getting asked the same question and say, "Well, that's a tough one because we have so much we want to put in the game. We want more enemy types, more biomes. When we feel like it's ready to leave alpha, is when we'll leave alpha." And it's a lazy excuse, or they're just hiding something. They don't.
That's what I'm saying.
They're
Like
weird people.
it really does almost sound like it's like a front or something.
It honestly might be pure laziness.
I think it is.
Well, like they're gonna run out of money then.
Maybe.
That's what I don't understand. How have they not run out of money?
How have they not run out of money?
The only thing I could think of is the 3 main devs, like, take the money from their paycheck and they
front it.
because I think
basically?
one of the devs is a huge I want to say scientist, but it's not scientist. I think engineer or something.
Scientology.
And those jobs can pay a lot of money. Like, this is just speculation, by the way. I'm not saying this is what they're doing. Like, some of my information could even be a little wrong. I remember the whole kid thing because he was really young. He was not 16 at all. Pretty sure he said 6.
Well, we would never spread misinformation on this podcast.
No, never.
I would always support spreading misinformation on this podcast. What are you talking about?
Poptropica is ending on December 30th.
This is the last time you can play Time Travel Island and whatever the new shit is.
But I remember one of the devs saying, like, I work this as a job, so it's hard to do some things. And it was a really, like, high title.
Maybe. Someone's giving them money.
It's
It has
coming
to
from
come from
somewhere. Like, they
somewhere.
only have one game.
Yeah.
And only so many people can buy 7 Days to Die before they say, alright, no one else is buying it.
Yeah. Do you guys remember Movie Pass for like a year?
Oh
Movie
my,
Pass?
yeah.
Do you remember? Do you know what that is?
I'm not so sure what you're talking about now.
So Movie Pass was like this like subscription service. You know how when we go to the movies, it's like be an AMC Stubs member and you can see a certain number of movies. Well, before they started doing that, this company called Movie Pass like got really big. And it was basically like you pay for it was essentially what like an AMC Stubs membership would be. But it was like this other company that would just like pay basically you pay them for this like this card and they would pay for your movie tickets. So you could just see like a ridiculous number of movies for ridiculously cheap just during the like while you were subscribed to it. And everyone was wondering how is this because they're not making anything.
You know what? I do remember hearing about this.
So everyone's wondering like how are they making money? And it turned out at the end that they just weren't.
They were.
They
They were
had
just in it for the love of the
they
game.
they had banked on them being like getting a lot of they were banking on like them saying like, hey, we're getting a lot of people to come to your theater to watch movies. We should get a cut of concessions. And then that was their like big plan. And then the movie theaters were like, no.
No.
And then Movie Pass just like went under because they had no money and were making no money.
I
Dude.
didn't think I'd get this far. I
Yeah.
thought you were going to say yes.
It sounds like 7 Days to Die, but they did it worse somehow.
It was some George Santos type shit, honestly.
You hear-
Yeah, I had a friend in college who like milked Movie Pass for all they would give him, and he saw a ton of movies with it, like all of the time. And then eventually shut down. He was like, "Yeah, I mean, it was good while it lasted."
You guys hear about how Smile Direct Club shut down recently?
How, what?
Well, what?
Smile Direct Club?
I don't know what that is.
I thought you
So
said something else.
Oh.
Smile Direct.
Smile Direct. I can't believe you never saw like all the ads for on YouTube and stuff. But they're like orthodontics pretty much. They did like aligners for people and retainers and braces and stuff. And they shut down recently.
Oh.
And now there's just a bunch of people with aligners that are like, what are you gonna do about me? And they're kind of like, don't care.
Oh, damn.
no.
We're shut down. You're not our patients anymore.
What do you
no,
do
you.
in that situation then? Like,
I have
do you
no
just go
idea
to
what to
someone
get.
else?
It's just a big deal with it. Just so many people that just have aligners that are working with specific doctors and stuff, and they're like, "What am I supposed to do? You're supposed to help me with my aligners."
You're just held out to dry.
Pretty much, yeah. They're going to have to go to the other orthodontist somehow and be like, what do I do?"
Can you go to a dentist with pre-existing work and be like, "Hey, I need you to kind of just jump on this case for me"?
I mean,
I would
that's
imagine they have
My
to,
old
like...
my old guy. That's all I can think of.
yeah. I would hope that Smile Dark would at least be like, "Hey, tell us who you're going to now. We'll send all of your information and stuff to them." Otherwise, I feel like they should get in legal trouble for that.
Yeah, that is kind of that's
I
fucked.
agree.
That's really fucked, actually.
Like the least you can do is that.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
Just there, like
Alright.
shit in your mouth. Like, oh you get word
massive
of it and
headgear
your
on your
jaw
head.
drops. Your jaw drops and your headgear goes like. Eh.
I can imagine this happens when someone's in the middle of getting surgery. The surgeon's like, all right, we're going to pull this tooth. They're like, pulling it. Someone sticks their head in the door. Hey, company shut down. We're all going home. And he's like,
We're fired.
Literally, he just drops tools, walks out. The guy is left there high as fuck on like laughing gas. Just like, what's going on?
Okay.
When your
That sounds like a fear.
when your credit card like declines in the middle of surgery, and they're like, "All right, put the bad heart back in, tie it up.
Oh
we're
my
done. We're done
God.
here."
All right, put the cancer back.
Put the cancer back. Oh, no.
That's bad.
Oh,
How do we
no.
reapply cancer?
It's fine.
You
It's-
apply it directly to the forehead.
I don't
Okay,
apply
start
directly
huffing
to the
smoke
forehead.
directly into his lungs again.
Oh my God. Quick, get all of the packs of cigarettes. How many? All of them.
How many can we fit? How
Well,
many cigarettes?
what do
can
you
we
do, a
fit in
pack
this
a
man's
day?
lungs?
Wait.
What do you think the records number is for number of cigarettes someone fit in their mouth at once? We're gonna beat it.
It's that one image of the spy from TO2 where he just has a bunch of cigarettes in his mouth. This is a classic meme for people who are terminally online.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was meant to do.
Like in JoJo's when he had 4 cigarettes in his mouth and he tried to flip them.
You see, I
Yo,
don't-
TF2 did a JoJo's reference?
Yeah.
See, I don't know what that is that you just said.
Cigarettes?
Yeah,
Well,
too.
Is it things that
TF2
you
is
smoke?
TF2 is this video game that never gets updated.
JoJo's Bizarre what?
Adventure.
They go on it.
It's like a quest that
Adventure
you go on.
and it's it's like Finn and Jake. They go on
Sure.
adventures.
They do go on adventures, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you watch Adventure Time, Zach?
Oh, I absolutely did. I love that show.
We've talked on here before about how we were like curious about watching that show because none of us watched it, but we
Oh,
just don't
really?
understand where it goes by the end. Yeah.
Oh, I will straight up tell you, that show evolves way too well, including the spin-offs that they made.
Yeah, there's a new one. There's the
Fiona and Cake.
Or-
I
Yeah,
yeah.
I haven't watched it, but I've seen like clips and like holy crap, you can see so many things. There was a confirmed theory essentially that happened. Like it's really good. But Adventure Time evolves and every episode literally is relevant. And when I mean relevant, I mean like you know how in cartoons they coincidentally make something work?
Yeah.
This
Yeah, I
one
do it
they
in
actually
D&D all the
planned
time.
it. Like season 1 ties in from season 6, and that was always planned to happen later on, type deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
I
always see
highly
clips like
recommend
show up on YouTube and Twitter and stuff. And like, what the hell happened here? When did it turn into this? This is nuts. Who are these people? What happened to him?
I would 100% watch Adventure Time again. Which is funny because when it first came out, I was iffy about it because I hated Finn's voice, and then it
Same.
got better.
Yeah.
Really? That voice was polarizing?
The voice was just so annoying for who the character was to me. But as like the voice actor got older, it then fit in perfectly.
Like they
Yeah.
like grew into the voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
They kind of did that whispering thing when he talks.
Oh, where his voice kind of breathy.
Yeah. I feel like a
I
lot of
know.
cartoons have nowadays.
I see. I know what you
Yeah. Like they all talk like Sykkuno.
mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where they just sound like someone punched them in the gut and had all the air leave their lungs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you talk like that.
Yeah.
speaking of cartoons that people should watch, have you guys ever seen Owl House?
No, I
That's-
roughly know of it, but
Wait, is it wait, Owl? Is that the one that Owl House? What is it?
It's the one where you could call it an isekai actually. The main character gets transported into a world called the Demon Realm and wants to become a witch. It is a Disney show.
Okay.
Which sucks because Disney canceled the 3rd season and they made a movie instead to wrap it up, which left a lot of fans unhappy because there was a lot of unanswered questions. But it's actually really good. It's hard to watch it and think this was made for kids.
is that the super gay one?
Yes.
No, that's Steven Universe.
Nice.
True though.
I like
Unironically, okay.
when I can say
And I can say this as someone who's LGBT, okay.
Uh-oh.
he speaks for all of them there.
He's gonna say it.
He speaks for all of them.
When did all the cartoons become gay?
When the people that are making them
Came out of the closet.
we're all gay.
Cause like I feel like there's a lot of cartoons that feature LGBT representation, which I'm not gonna complain about. But like,
Oh, it's poggers.
No,
Whatever.
it's fine. It's cool. I'm glad that we get represented. But like, I feel like it came out of nowhere. And like,
like,
yeah,
it
obviously,
came out of
like
nowhere.
things are more accepted now than back then. But like, even still, like,
Okay,
I don't
there's
know.
something I want to
Sometimes-
add to that, Rob.
yeah.
Did you also know Transformers made a gender-neutral character?
No.
Like out of
I
the
do
blue?
remember that because all the Republicans were
Alright.
crying about a non-binary robot.
Yeah. So
yeah, I was
So-
just
What
was
I
thinking
was
about
about to
that.
say is, shouldn't all the Transformers be like non-binary?
It really should
So-
be, yeah.
that's what I said because
Oh.
it did make sense. It was the new series Earthspark or whatever, where a few Transformers are born on Earth. A particular character said, "I don't align male or female. I'm not sure what I am or whatever," and it made sense.
Mhm.
But people went ballistic. And it wasn't even a force thing. Like, I heard through the episode, it was like this discovery of who they were before they decided the fact. Nothing was forced. Nothing was, like, cramming it down kids' throats. I thought it was a nice way to, like, educate, I guess I would say, of that there are people that can exist like that. I feel like I said that wrong, though.
I see what you say.
No, we understood. Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, people going crazy over the robot show when it was called Transformers this whole time.
It was right there.
It was right there in front of them.
Fools.
How
Like,
did they
yeah.
not see it? How did this Tucker?
And I
Tucker?
thought people would be mad about the whole freaking no Ravager in the series.
Hmm?
Is that like a
Ravager is Soundwave's minicon. They had Laserbeak, the third one, but Ravager, I guess, wasn't in it, and people went ballistic. Which, as a Soundwave fan, as, my Discord profile picture is, I would be a little upset, but it's like, you had 3 minicons for him, what more could you do?
So is this like Michael Bay or
You don't know anything of
is
Transformers.
this
do you?
did like Shia LaBeouf talk to one of them or something? Like, you gotta help me out here, buddy.
What are you trying to
It's just a new Transformers show.
Like Mark Wahlberg? He was in Transformers, right? Did he talk to one?
He was. God, I forgot about that.
if
It
it
was
wasn't
9/11, that guy.
he could have. Dude,
Especially if
was
they're Vietnamese.
he would have just torn down the door in rage. He wouldn't have been able to stop him. You remember that picture I took of inside the Wahlburger?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that picture, man.
Dude, it's a couple of blind Vietnamese men who are hijacking those planes. Forget
Hey,
about it.
Mark,
What a change of topic so
It
far.
would- it
Wahlberg would
if-
flow into those
I'm
planes by
gonna be
himself.
honest. So
it
like
would have been done.
I zoned out for about 10 seconds. Are we talking about 9/11 or what's going on?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
God.
I don't know how Mark Wahlberg would have stopped it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mark
okay,
Wahlberg
okay. Yeah,
could have
okay.
Mark Wahlberg, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch could have stopped 9/11.
No, not the
He's-
Funky Bunk, just Marky Mark.
Okay, but how would he have?
I don't-
He would have had to make an impromptu Funky Bunch with people on the plane.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
Good vibrations.
Hey,
On the plane.
you guys want a new topic to talk about?
I quite like this one actually.
Oh,
I say we
go
keep
ahead,
on.
Rob.
Keep
Go ahead,
on
Rob.
talking about what you're doing then.
I say we stay on this one actually. I don't know why you're trying to. I don't know why you want to move past this one.
This guy thinks he's above 9/11.
Oh my god.
And I think that's crazy. Why would you say that, Robert?
Stop putting words in my mouth.
Why would you say you're above 9/11?
Stop putting words in my mouth.
I can't believe he said that.
I didn't say that.
You got no proof?
Roll back the tape.
You're gonna edit the tape.
I know.
Throw in the Robert AI.
Oh my goodness.
Oh god, the day I get on doing that.
Imagine if you had our voices, AI of our voices.
Oh god, that's
I
the
think-
last thing I need.
Our lives would be over because of Matt being
If that
editor.
happened, I'm gonna do what the Joker guy doing is right now, demanding $2 million.
Why stop at 2?
The Joker,
Which Joker?
Jared Leto.
No,
I guess he's the alive one, yeah.
the
He's the alive
what did he
one.
do again? He was arrested in Florida years ago. He literally had painted hair, tattoos over his face. GTA 6 trailer referenced that. And the guy is like, "Yo, Rockstar, you better give me $2 million because that's me, and I did not give permission."
Oh,
What a
did he
random number to
actually?
choose.
Yeah, he's like ready to bring him to court.
Oh wow. Yeah, good luck with that.
Like, could you imagine if he won though? Because after that, I bet freaking
Here's the
criminals will start
thing.
claiming copyright.
Here's the thing: is it reminds me of
Trademarking videos of
it
their
reminds
crime.
me of the failed GTA 5 lawsuit that I think it was Lindsay Lohan tried doing.
Yeah. Because she
the same.
claimed it was her when it was clearly Kate Upton.
It wasn't even Kate Upton. It was just someone.
Yeah, oh my god, I haven't heard that name in years.
They just made a girl.
Oh boy, did
Funny how that works.
I know, yeah, it looks a little more like Kate Upton, sure, but like it wasn't supposed to be Kate Upton, I don't think. I think it was supposed to be stereotypical California girl.
yeah, Kate Upton.
I remember my favorite part of the Lindsay Lohan thing is I saw someone post a comment saying, yeah, so basically Lindsay Lohan lost and she had to accept the fact that she really is just a basic bitch.
Yo.
And you can't trademark a basic bitch.
But no, I
Watch
will
me.
admit, this guy in the GTA trailer, it is him. Like, it is a Florida court and everything.
Wait, that was, but they were like taking videos from like viral videos from Florida and putting it in the
Yeah.
video game.
And it wasn't like exactly him because the hair color is a little different. The tattoos are arranged differently. So it's not like a copy. But again, like,
I
if
don't
he
think they're
wins
gonna have
this,
I don't think they're gonna have a case.
I don't think he's gonna have a case too. But could you imagine he won? Like, every
Yeah, I'm rooting
criminal's
for
gonna
him.
copyright themselves. They're gonna trademark themselves.
That's a fun timeline I want to live in.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I already hate our timeline. I don't want it to be worse.
We need a better timeline. And it's the one where criminals can trademark videos of their crime. They can sell shirts of themselves while in prison to
While
get
in
their
what?
bail.
Well, in white?
Prison.
On
Sounded
prison.
like you said prison.
I
While
said
in
prison.
while in a prism, Steven Universe.
Got him.
Got 'em,
speaking-
boys.
Speaking of gay cartoons,
Yeah.
This is the first big one.
Steven Universe, I think.
Yeah.
Was the Adventure Time Princess Bubblegum and and Vampire Girl? Marston, yeah. Was that before Steven Universe?
I know it was like
Marsupial.
concurrent.
That was after.
Was it?
Adventure Time finished after Steven Universe got to their final season.
Yeah. So
Or was the gayness after Steven Universe's?
Steven Universe was gay from the beginning. I think.
Yeah, that was definitely first. Because Cartoon Network threatened to cancel Steven Universe like what 100 times in the first
Really?
season alone. Yeah,
Okay.
Cartoon Network wanted that show shut down, and the creator made a very sneaky, argument saying, "But they're gems; they don't have a gender."
Nice.
Go ahead and tell me that Roxy's gender, idiots.
Go ahead and tell me that the Transformers have a gender.
Prove it.
unless you can show me Optimus Prime. You can
Show me
show
Optimus
his
Prime's
pro-
chromosomes right now.
Yeah, unless you can show me if Optimus Prime doesn't have his pronouns on his Twitter account, we
There.
can't assume anything.
It reminds me of
Show me right now.
a thing that pissed me off that I read on
You're gonna
YouTube.
start referring
earlier.
to all.
So
On YouTube,
yeah, well, as always, people arguing about transgender on YouTube. I literally found someone. So know how people are like, oh, this man transitioned to becoming a woman, therefore he shouldn't be able to play the female sports, right?
Anything. Yeah.
All right. But there are people making the exact same argument, but backwards. Whereas I literally saw someone be like, oh, this is someone who was born a woman and they transitioned to a man. Well, if they identify as a man, then they shouldn't be playing women's sports.
Right.
It's like you can't have both art. You can't have it both ways. Like, what are you talking about?
End of the day, they just don't care.
Oh my god.
They just want to bully transgender people. It's lame.
They do. It's horrible.
Did you see Grok?
What?
Yes, I did see Grok.
Did you see Grok?
What does that mean?
Grok is basically Twitter. I mean, X's AI bot,
Okay.
and
Elon Musk specifically said he wanted to make ChatGPT, but not woke.
but not woke.
Oh, isn't this the one that's been flaming Elon?
It has been doing that, but people also would ask it like, "Are trans women women?" And then Grok would be like, "Yes, of course they are." And then people on the Elon fanboys,
Elon, your bot's broken.
they're like,
Yeah.
What's wrong with your bot? I think the
Why-
bot
why
needs
your
some
bot
more
broken?"
tuning. Your bot needs some tuning. It's clearly wrong. It's too woke.
It'd be
They're
funny
like,
because they would ask
your
it like,
AI is too woke. Yeah, they
If people
basically waterboarded it. It's just
Yeah.
saying what they wanted it to. Like, are you sure? Are you sure?
it would say,
Even-
"Say yes to my next question," and then they would ask it, and he would say yes to whatever. That's how he's forced to say something bad.
Oh my god.
Sometimes he would ask like the most racist questions ever, and the bot would be like, "Hey, you're an idiot, and let me tell you why. Here's 3 full paragraphs of why you're an absolute moron."
Dude, that bot, best thing Musk has done for Twitter.
just
Yeah.
yet another one of Elon Musk's creations to turn on him.
Yeah. So, I went to Salem today.
Nice.
Unfortunately,
So did I.
not during October.
Oh, sure, Dustin.
Yeah.
I have a question. And I'm assuming the answer is no. You don't have a fucking clue. Do you know what was going on? You know the flagpole parking lot that I park at all the time?
I do.
You know the
Yeah.
Dunks there?
Yeah.
Did something happen there today?
Did something happen at that Dunkin' Donuts?
Okay, sorry. Can you start over again? Someone was talking to me.
So the flagpole parking lot, Dustin.
Yeah, right in front of the post office.
Yeah, you know the Dunkin' Donuts there.
Yes.
Did something happen there today?
Not that I know of.
Because I parked at that lot, I was going to Game Zone, and I walked by the Dunkin' Donuts. There's 3 police cars, a fire truck, an ambulance. Cops are talking to multiple people, and then all of a sudden this woman ran away and the cops had to chase her and tackle her.
Wow.
And I'm just like, what the fuck's going on?
They ran out of the.
Yeah, what time
turbo
was this?
shot.
About 2:30, 3 in the afternoon.
Dang.
On a Saturday?
Well, I was
Yeah.
sort of near there too. I was at the office for lunch for my 30.
Yeah? No?
No, I have no idea.
But
This is why you should have got a camera and just chased after her just to find out what was going on.
she didn't make
Chased
it
after
far.
her.
She literally made it 6 feet.
I still would have
She did
chased
not-
her.
Yeah, no, it wasn't much of a chase. She did
Tried
not
to
get
run.
away.
Did she look drugged or something? Like, I don't know this-
She was shouting, and it definitely sounded like she was on something.
crazy.
Average day at Dunkin' Donuts.
This was Salem, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's just so weird to hear. Like, I would expect that in New Bedford or something.
Nah, it happens everywhere.
But
You're
the
right,
other thing
Massachusetts.
was I went to my favorite gaming store, Game
I
Zone.
delivered there today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's part of my route.
Dude, we could have seen each other if you were there when I was there.
Hi.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
I got something really interesting there.
Drugs?
You get a porn game?
No, I got them off that crazy lady. No, so actually, you guys know when you go to like a video game store, especially when like we were younger, how they would have consoles set up that you could play games on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I actually ended up buying a demo cart for Pokemon Stadium 2 for the N64.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So it's an N64 card of Stadium 2, but printed on the front it says, like, as part of the actual logo, it says not for resale.
Oh,
and
we need to get that graded immediately.
on the back, it actually has. So when Nintendo sent these demo carts out, they would put a sticker on the back of it, okay?
Yep.
And the store is supposed to put their name and the store number on it. That way, if they're stolen, they can be returned. Or they can track it and prove that it was stolen or whatever. Not only does this cart have the sticker intact, but the sticker was actually never filled out.
Oh.
So, looking online, every copy of this demo cart that I could find, the sticker was gone. And this cartridge is sealed, and it's in extremely good condition. I'm going to... they gave me a... this cart, the case that it's currently in, has like a bunch of price tag stickers on it, unfortunately. But they gave me a second case that has no markings on it, so I'm going to swap the cases out. But I might get this graded.
Oh, I absolutely would. That's like a gamer's gold fucking collection shit.
Yeah. No, that's what... Yeah. How much do you think I paid for it?
$20.
Oh, not even close.
Hundo.
100.
200.
Okay, that's not bad.
Nah, I tried fucking convincing them to go down on the price, but they wouldn't budge.
Yeah, I one day, speaking of which, I actually want to find one of those before Ocarina of Time.
They... Not Ocarina of Time, but they have Majora's Mask there.
How much?
The Majora's Mask one was expensive. That one was like $360.
Oh, that's still not bad.
I mean, if you
I say that
then
because
go buy it.
I say that because like I've seen marketplace prices for other games, and they can reach almost 1,000.
Yeah, I mean, they had 3 N64 demo cards. So they had Stadium 2, which I got. They had Majora's Mask, which was like 360. And then they had Banjo Tooie, which was the same price as Stadium 2.
Oh, that one's a surprise.
Well, Banjo Tooie is also a classic N64 game, so.
Oh yeah, I think the more expensive ones are like the ones that didn't do well because it's very unique to itself.
Maybe. Stadium 2 one, it's actually really interesting. So, tomorrow, I'm going to swap the cases out from the case it's into the other case. But before I put it in that other case, I might put it in my N64 and just double check that it actually runs.
Now I just want to go on a tangent about like retro collecting and everything because
That's
I've been
fine. That's
recently
what the
doing
podcast
that.
is for.
That's what I've recently been doing for like the year or so. Like, I have a original Xbox, I have a PS4, I have a Wii for my GameCubes.
Mhm.
I recently acquired from a friend that buys retro games and sells them. He sold me his Metroid Prime for the GameCube for $10.
The
And it's
game?
in-
Nice.
Yeah, with I think it has the manual and everything. Right?
Oh, cool.
So it's a Target case, which is even more surprising. Yep, the manual's in here. The oh no, this is the full manual. Yeah,
Dude,
everything
there's
that
this
came with GameCube.
Dude, there's this game that goes online for like 60, $70, and someone just gave me their copy of it for free.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was Matt.
What I do?
He gave me your copy of Pokemon Leaf Green.
I did do that.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
Yeah, you're welcome. I had 2.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's what it was. You had 2 cartridges.
Yeah, I had 2. I had 2 leaf green, and I also have 2 emerald.
Was that the time when you said you had like the XD version or something? Or no, the ZZ.
What?
You got on with the D's nuts joke because he was asking if anyone had it.
Oh no, that's what he was
No.
asking if anyone. Dude, not only that, that's the first recorded D's nuts joke in the Discord.
Yeah, that's the first one. That's the one that really kicked it off.
He asked if anyone had a copy of
XD Gale of Darkness.
XD Gale of Darkness, and I was like, "Yeah, I have one, but it's for DN though." He's
Yeah,
like,
and that's
"What's
what it was.
DN?" And I was like, "D's nuts got him, boys!" And that
That's a good
started
one.
it. That started an era.
Yeah. We're in arguably the worst era right now, I feel.
We are definitely in the worst era
Which
right
I feel we're gonna call the Dark Ages soon enough. Where we just keep doing yo mama jokes.
It starts from George not even doing them right. He just says he just takes whatever you said and says your mama did that. I went to the
Yeah.
store today. Your mama went to the
Mom
store
went to the
today.
store.
Yeah. I thought it was funny for a minute, and yeah, no, it's bad. Georgia needs to stop.
Yeah. It's really just him too.
Yeah.
We got a couple good ones in on when we went out that one time.
He's just nuts with it.
Yeah. It's just I feel like it's not even a conscious response for him anymore.
No, it takes like no thinking.
He's just doing it.
Remember
It's-
the
it's-
entire time we were at Hot Pot, I was like, this can't be the new meta. We can't be doing this.
I think it's the new meta.
It's the new meta.
Mhm.
This is the double shield of our friend group
This is the double
of metas.
The double shield meta.
I don't know. That was a bad meta, right?
No,
I
you're 100% correct. It's annoying, but
Perfect.
there's nothing we can do about it. You got that perfectly, man.
So I want to go back to retro talk real quick.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because Rob saying about Leaf Green and everything, my biggest score has like the craziest story. So there's a few games I've been hunting. Have hunted or still hunting. One of them is Lost Kingdoms, a GameCube game made from Software. It was my favorite game ever. I literally looked on Craigslist. I found someone that was selling it, I think, in Worcester for $50. The game at the time was selling for $300. I'm like, that's all the way in Worcester. Do I know anybody in the area? And I know a couple of you guys know him. Tien was willing to help me.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go, Tien.
So for people who don't know Tien is he's a great guy, but there are questionable things. So I asked him if he could help me get the game. He said yes. So I told the guy I'm interested in this game, is it okay if my friend picks it up for me? He said yes. And Tien told me that he would get it next week. Tien tends to forget things.
Oh no.
So every other day, I kept on texting him, Tien, don't forget to get the game, please. Don't forget. And he kept on saying, yeah, I won't forget. The day of that he was supposed to get the game in the afternoon, I sent him like 10 texts saying, don't forget the game. Don't forget the game. And he kept on saying, I got you, bro. I hope he gets it. Please get it. And then at the time where he's supposed to pick it up, he just doesn't text me. And I'm like,
no.
I sent him 10 texts. I don't want to bother him. I'm gonna wait. 2 hours go by, no text. I'm like, did he get it? I hope he didn't forget. And I wait till like after dinner where I text him like, hey, did you get the game? And he didn't answer for another hour.
Oh no.
I remember him first saying, the game? I'm like, oh no. And then he texts back, goes, oh wait, Lost Kingdoms, right? I'm like, yes, Lost Kingdoms. And he told me he bought it. I'm like, oh my god.
He did get it, okay.
As
He
if it
got
could be
it, he
any
got
other
it.
game. It's like, you're talking about Lost
the
Kingdoms? Is
game?
that this one right here?
I was
like-
wondering why I had this.
What was I doing with this? Why am I holding this game?
Is I could totally see that interaction happening with me and Matt, but Matt's texting me what game as a joke.
Yeah.
And then being like, oh, this game as a joke.
Yeah.
Not because he's clueless.
I thought he legitimately forgot. And I'll tell you, when I got the game from him, like I paid him and everything, I gave him a little extra for gas and whatnot. Holy crap, I had never seen the most perfect GameCube game. Like, case was clean, all the manual stuff's in it, there's no scratches, there's no smudge marks, like, you might as well have gotten this factory sealed.
Nice.
I was super stoked. And it was just on Craigslist. Like, I randomly decided, you know what, since I'm going to go retro hunting, let's see if I can find this game. And I did. Then I bought it because I jumped the gun. I'm like, this is the only opportunity I'm going to get.
Yep. That's me trying to get, like, every Pokemon game, basically. Because every once in a while, you just look online, you're just like, well, what can I get now? Like, just recently, I got my last of the Gen 3 games. I finally got my own Sapphire cartridge.
Oh, nice. I need to get a Pokemon Coliseum. Because I have the case for my stepbrother, but not the game.
Colo and XD, that's funny because I have the opposite, where I have the game but not the case.
That's hilarious.
Colo and XD are very hard to get. They are very expensive. I ended up just finally pulling the trigger and dropping like $100 on each. Just because they are so expensive. GameCube games in general are expensive.
They're expensive and even hard just to find as is.
Right, because GameCube just didn't sell as well here.
Which is funny because there's a retro game store near me. I just realized I lied about my Lost Kingdom being my best find. My best find was actually Twilight Princess.
Oh, okay.
I went to a store that had Metroid Prime. I'm like, I don't have the money now. I'm going to be here in 2 weeks. I could put up my credit card instead. I'm like, no, I'm going to wait. I went back to the store 2 weeks later, Prime was sold. I'm like, well, that sucks. And I saw it wasn't in case. It was in like a GameCube like sleeve. Twilight Princess. I'm like, that's GameCube, right? That is GameCube. And they were selling it for $10.
Nice.
I
Wow,
still need to beat the game,
$10.
but
That's crazy.
yeah, because it was only the disc.
Huh?
I think a
Even
case sells for like
still.
100, maybe. I think.
Yeah, even still. I know one of the best finds I did was, I don't even remember why I was at this yard sale, but I was checking out a yard sale. And they had a Sega Game Gear, which, if you don't
Ooh.
know, that's like a handheld Sega console from like the early 90s. And I got it for a grand total of, I believe it was $10.
Nice.
And it came with a game of Sonic 2, which is like one of the most popular games, I think, for that console.
You gotta love those moments.
Yep. So I checked to make sure the console worked because it runs on 6 AA batteries. It works, and I have not touched it since.
Yeah, it's just there, man. You just have it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I just have it on my shelf with all my other collectible shit.
that's how I feel of I still have my Ocarina of Time for the N64. I don't know if it still works. Also have the original Zelda for the NES that I got from someone. I don't care if it works.
Nice.
It's still the console. The game, sorry, not the console. But that's why
Wait, why haven't you checked to make sure it works?
I don't have an NES.
Oh, I do.
Well, aren't you lucky?
Well, I'm just saying, like, check if me and you ever meet up, I can check and see if it works for you.
That is true. I mean, to be fair, I didn't like pay money for the game either. Some person was
Cool.
looking for magic cards, like just a ton of
I
spare extra
remember
stuff, and I just traded in my spares.
that NES actually, my parents, one of the biggest surprises I ever had as far as Christmas goes, literally like 2 years ago, I'm opening shit for Christmas, not expecting much. I gave him a small list. And all of a sudden, I open up an NES. I'm like, what? Wasn't on my list. I don't know where it came from. But my mom had remembered me talking about how I was getting retro gaming consoles. And I think she got a little confused because I was talking about how the next console that I really want to get was the SNES. But she ended up getting me an NES, which, I'm not going to complain. That's still something I wanted.
I should start doing that with my parents now because I want to get an N64
Yep.
as my next retro console.
N64 is fun.
I love the N64. I'm still sad that my Jungle Green fried itself.
Oh, you had one and it broke? Damn.
So, some people don't know this. I lived in a camper on the yard. And what happened was I plugged in my N64 because I wanted to play something retro, not my 360. Because of how the power of the camper was, and I learned electricity the hard way because of this now, so I don't even try testing things the hard way now. The circuit board fried at the same time the heat melted the case a bit. Because I could replace a circuit board, not the case. And I was so sad because that was my first console. I did immediately rip out Ocarina of Time, though, as soon as it happened.
Hey, Dustin, you feel like you have anything you can add to this? Because I don't.
No.
No.
You talk about Sonic, it reminded me of just in general. Do you guys remember that mobile Sonic game that like took over everything and or I think it was our freshman year of high school, something like that?
Wait, what?
Mobile
It was
Sonic?
that
Sonic
mobile
game?
I think so, yeah, it was a Sonic mobile game. Like everybody was playing it. Remember
You
like
sure
in
you're not
between
thinking of Flappy Bird?
No, enough. I know the difference between Sonic and
Yeah.
Flappy Bird, Robert.
You look at the Flappy Bird and you're like, I could see Sonic. Yeah.
Oh, dude, Sonic. No, it was like a mobile Sonic game, and you like,
Yeah,
you know,
tell me about this
you
mobile
went
game.
fast.
He does run fast.
Are you just talking about Temple Run?
It was sort of like Temple Run, except it was Sonic. And it's pretty cool. It had like the boss fights and everything. You would like hit the. It was like a typical
Actually,
Sonic
you
game,
know
really,
what?
except on mobile.
You know what? I think I remember it now.
Let me see if I can get the official
I think
name.
I remember. I never played it, but I think I remember seeing like a trailer or something for it.
I have no memories of this.
I remember Sonic Colors.
Was it Sonic Dash?
Sonic Colors.
2013 Endless Run. Yeah. I think it's this one right here, Sonic Dash.
Sonic Dash.
Yeah, it had a very classic run, if I remember, from the Killer Whale, which is in like every fucking classic Zelda Sonic game.
Zelda
Sonic.
Sonic. Same
Gonna say
thing.
Zelda and Sonic at the
Oh.
Winter Olympic Games.
Yeah, that's it. Sonic Dash. This is it right here.
I
Like,
remember
he's
I
still
went.
get it on the phone.
I went to I was getting Sonic Colors, the original Sonic Colors for my Nintendo DS at a GameStop, because as you do. And my mom was like asking me, and I think I must have been like maybe like 13. She was like, if you like want to like get like basically like M-rated games, like older games, they're like you can like she was basically telling me like I didn't have to. She would be cool with it.
Yeah, Mom, I just
And
want to play Sonic Colors.
And I was like, yeah. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll try like Call of Duty Black Ops, because that's coming out at the time. Mind you, Call of Duty Black Ops on my Nintendo DS, because it's the only console I had.
He wouldn't even ask for like age
I was
in that
like-
one. He was like, sure, take it.
I was like, yeah, I'll get that as well, but I really like Sonic. I really want to play Sonic